I'll hand over to the Mayor to formally open the event. The Mayor will be followed by Ken Robb from the Ealing Racial Equality Council.
I'm delighted to be here, especially somebody who has had or who started his political career as the chair of Housing Committee and who's been professionally involved in housing for the last 12-13 years. So I think it's even more enjoyable when you know the subject a little bit more than people who don't know much about social housing. And I have had this commitment to housing for a long time. And especially this forum today, we are going to our Acton Housing Association is opening a Black Minority Ethnic Chinese Forum, Refugee Forum. You see, what my experience in the council is, and everywhere else, we make policies. And on paper they look so nice, we are doing this, and then 6 months later we do a little bit review, we bring another policies. And has it actually made a difference? Yes, it has made a difference. But those words, I'm delighted to open this forum today. Have a wonderful time, enjoy yourselves, and if you have a time, come to the parlor in the next few minutes, have a cup of tea with me as well. Thank you very much. Enjoy yourself.
So you really have to address the needs, and Ealing over the years have had a vibrant ethnic minority community, and right now we are engaged in providing services to that community. Housing certainly is pinched because I deal quite a lot with housing associations in terms of policies, in terms of allocation, in terms of racial harassment and so forth. And I do hope that the housing association takes on board some of these concerns so that when I come knocking, at least I will find a friendly ear. Once again, that these things are happening, and I feel it can only grow and get better and become more inclusive. With those few remarks, thank you very much.
He looks at the face of the water mama. He has never seen the face of the water mama before. Some stories say that the water mama, her face, she has no eyes, no nose, no lips, no ears. Her face is blank. Some stories say that the water mama is half flesh, half skull. Some people say the water mama has the head of a seahorse with two big snarling nose. But all the stories were wrong, because when he looked at the water mama, her face was as beautiful as a full moon on a still black ocean. And then he heard her speak. She said, "I will bring you all the riches from the bottom of the sea if you tell no one you spend your nights with me. Tell no one, and I will bring you gifts untold." As soon as she was there, she was gone. And as soon as she was gone, she was there again. She threw down a huge sack, which clanged and clanged as it hit the ground. She said, "I have been amongst the fallen galleons, gunships, schooners, slave ships, trade and merchant ships. I have collected treasures untold. I will share with you if you tell no one. You spend your nights with me.
Leader of a band called King Kuwait and the Makusa Players, but I also run a company called Global Music, which is primarily an educational project using music, storytelling, and poetry. And we represent Britain at through the British Council. We went to the Sudan, Eastern Europe, we went to Ghana, and the Caribbean. I just received a music award. I was very pleased about that. Recently in New York, I was flown to receive an award for my contribution to Guyanese music. So I'm very pleased to be here.
My involvement today is as a resident of Ealing Borough. I live just down the road in Acton, and today's event I've come as a storyteller to share some stories with the Acton housing, and so I'm here today really to lend some support and entertainment to the event.
Today's event is to encourage the organizers to have more forums like this one. What seems to be happening always, black minority ethnic groups, they are either left out. We need to make sure they are brought into the mainstream and they get exactly the same type of service like everybody else is getting. And today's event will go a long way in building a confidence of the black minority ethnic group and black minority ethnic group communities, and as well as those who provide the service. Participation by the tenants is good, and I hope it's encouraged from here. But what I would like to see, the policies which Acton Housing Association has, they are properly implemented and monitored, and it's not just left on the desk. We need a monitoring and make sure the policies are implemented, and then result is made public. So wherever there is weaknesses, those weaknesses are remedied.
Event to really highlight the fact that Acton Housing had focused some time, energy and some funding into the area of Korean the art community, that they were being acknowledged and that there was an opportunity for people, if they were interested, to join and become part of a democratic group, the forum itself.
It's nice that it's got an educational feel to today, and I want to keep on doing educational work within the music and know that music is for everybody.
We've been having meetings really to set up this particular event, which is to launch the BMER. The purpose really is to ensure that the service delivery from the housing association is actually meeting the needs of the BMER residents, and also to give opportunity for representatives of the BMER group to become a voice or enable some of the policy making decisions to
today's event because it is a gigantic leap forward for black ethnic minority groups in this forum. As you know, there was a time that there was a uniform approach and they were not recognized. And I think that this can only be the beginning of, well, it sounds like this could be the start of something big. I am hopeful that it would, and I'm hoping that other organizations can have a very effective dialogue with the Housing Association and push events forward.
Well, it's wonderful, it's very good, and I want people just not to leave it here, take it a step further, and that's most important. Ealing is a multicultural, multiracial, multireligious society. 42% of its population boasts they belong to black minority ethnic groups, and we are living in a harmonious atmosphere, and environment is good, and the sky is the limit. I want people to make their home and feel proud about it, and take part in the decision making.
All of the steering group would really like to thank Simon Hall, who's worked tirelessly and religiously on this project. Without him, I don't think it would have really got off the ground. Even if it had, it wouldn't have been now, it would have been some time in the future. We appreciate his sacrifices that he's made, and he's the main person we'd like to thank. Also Ben, but mainly, yes, Simon. Thanks, Simon.